see me disrespect nobody. It's a lot of these bitches do I don't like. I keep it cool. I don't play with them. Don't play with me.
First of all, I say if you're a female artist and you're trying to make music in Miami, you can't say nothing negative about Trina because she knows everybody. I never seen this side of.
You can't see when you're in her mouth. That's why you didn't see it.
Oh, damn, baby, she on the road, baby.
Now, Trina, you put the tour together to give up-and-coming artists a voice and a chance. So how did it feel to get challenged by someone that you're just trying to help?
The tour was about these three ladies that are really artists that work their ass off that I've heard to music that are out here in the streets. If it wasn't for Trick, this woman would not have been nowhere in my space. I'm not disrespectful. I've given respect to any and everybody that comes up under me. Be honest, you're beneath me, you will always be. Don't ever get it twisted. So when I gave you opportunity to hit that stage, you should have hit that stage and did what you're supposed to do because you said to me, Trick vouched for you. Trick vouched for one bitch and one bitch only. That's the baddest bitch. There will never be another. Let's be very clear. So don't ever get beside yourself and be disrespectful because I'm not. And to this day, I've been doing this for 20 years. You won't make it 2 years in this industry. And I would never give any bitch that's beneath me a chance to get under me.
But you're doing it now.
You're not an artist. You're a bitch that's trying to rap. And what artist you have no sounds on the track.
Bobby blending in with the couch. Bobby, we gonna get on these looks in a minute. Bobby was sitting. I ain't even gonna front. Bobby's look was nasty. Now, Trina, you say you're not riled up, but look how you acting, sis. I mean, we go get into it, and what this is what I found funny. I mean, I agree with Trina, and the girl is a brat. She's ridiculous. The Nicki Naturals girl, she is. But I would ignore somebody like that because she's a joke, you know. Pretty girl, but really stupid, isn't she? But we're gonna keep going. But this is what made me fun. This is what made me laugh.
What you got to say, Nikki? No, I'm gonna hold my own down. What you got to say?
First of all, I never disrespected Trina. I never disrespected nobody on that stage. If you come for me, I'm gonna pop off. That's what it is. I stand 10 toes down. Trick and Trina are the king and queen crabs of Miami.
Not the king and the queen crabs of Miami, bitch. I screamed when she said that. I don't know if nobody else laughed on that, but that was so funny to me. Let's keep going. Going to swap. Look. Look at Bobby. Look at Joyful Noise. Look how she pulled her.
Oh my God, she trying to open the damn door.
Trina needed her backup. You saw that? Her minions. Do I agree with Trina that she's never disrespected any new artists that come on the show? I guess so. For the most part. But I mean, clearly, if you know, with her being nice to everybody, is it fake? Because she just said everybody's beneath her. Low shade. And mind you, Trina's a very talented person. she's been in the industry a long time and she has never gotten the props she deserves. So for her to feel this way about herself, I think it's warranted. You know, because Trina has been putting out albums for years, and you know she's never reached a certain level of success that she should have, in my opinion. So I'm sure it's just years of frustration. And you know, also you have this new childish ass girl that come along, but I'm like, Trina, why do you let her rile you up that much? The other girls who she actually fought with, who she actually had a big issue with, they was just sitting there calmly. Trina, can't you get them to do your dirty work to get you so you can drag the girl across the room? Like, I didn't quite get that. I was like, well, what happened? I know Nicki Naturals do a lot of petty stuff online. Hood Brat and Nicki Naturals got into it real bad. Hood Brat allegedly said that Nicki Naturals like to wear short skirts around little boys and stuff. She said she tried to get little boys to grow up faster. Allegedly, you know, it's just a whole mess. So I know that, but I didn't think that Trina and Nicki Naturals had any kind of social media beef going on. But I mean, Trina, you got her on the show. You came at her on the show. All the girls was pretty much beat her up for you, and we'll do it again. So I don't know. I mean, Trina's hood. That's who she is, and I get it. All of them is. I get it. But for a person that's so at the top and above it all, I mean, you know, that's kind of a little extra behavior, you know, for an individual that claims that they are this and that. I'm just saying. I was gonna say something. I don't know. I mean, child. Anyway, welcome to the break of dawn. Welcome to the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Oh me, Ame. Still the baddest, ain't a damn thing changed. Yep. Child, what y'all think about Love Hip Hop Miami? Let's see. Let's get on the looks really quickly. Best dressed man goes to Miss Bobby Lights for this look here in the pink. Excuse my nails, y'all. This is a nasty look. This is something I would wear if I was smaller. I really like this look on Bobby. Yeah, I liked it. Point blank and D period. I felt like it would have looked better though had it been like turquoise. Like turquoise on his skin tone. I felt like it would have looked better if it was turquoise or like a nasty green, lime green moment. It would have been nasty. Okay. Worst dressed male was Trick Daddy. You know, but who cares? It's Trick Daddy. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. He didn't give a damn. Worst dressed female. Sukiana. For me. And I absolutely love Sukiana with the good cat. But it was too much dress for her. She's too short. She's too petite for all that train, for all that dress. And to be honest, it was just a piece of fabric wrapped around And that's it. Chameleon looked like she was an Indian lady. Hood Rat look was cute. It was a very colorful set. Everybody was very colorful. I thought Shay Johnson. I thought Shay looked good. I really did. This is her dress. Nice color on her. I love orange. Shay looked good. Amada always gets it right. Just what a beauty. She always gets it right. The shoulder pads was a little much, but I didn't mind it. I appreciated it. Let me see. Trina, she had on a nice pantsuit. It was like palm trees on it. It was green. You can see a little bit at the top there. Where? Right there. Miami Tip has really been looking great this season. She looked good. She on a real tight leather or latex red dress. JoJo looked uncomfortable, but she always looked uncomfortable. But it was a nice color. But anyway, hands down, the best dress has to go to Miss Joy Young. Impeccable dress. Impeccable detail. It fit her body like a glove. Joy looked beautiful. Hair, a 10. Makeup, a 10. It was very natural, easy breezy, and it just goes to show you ain't got to do all that to stand out and be sickening. If you got it, you got it. Period. I loved it. I loved it. Okay. So, let's get to the review finally, child. Claudia Jordan was the host. I don't know where Nina Parker is. Maybe she's quarantined. I'm not really sure. P.S. Y'all, please be safe out there. This coronavirus is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And we have such a clown of a president. It doesn't make any sense. So just pray for everybody and just stay safe as much as you possibly can. But don't live in fear. That's also not good either. Nobody's talking about your mental health. We all can't walk around life and just be scared and be nervous, Just be safe and take precautions. But I wouldn't say necessarily living in fear and worrying the entire time. That's not going to do anything either. That's going to make you sick, actually. So just take care of your mental health most importantly, and your physical health second, and your family as well. Okay. So Claudia Jordan was the host. I have no idea where Nina Parker was. Claudia Jordan, she actually did a decent job, so I don't have anything negative to say. At the beginning when she was asking about the people's kids and how the kids and the nephews and the nieces doing, you could tell they were like looking at her like, why the hell are you asking me that? Let me turn this light on. You could tell they was looking at her like, what you mean? I thought I was about to get rowdy real quick. It was like, Claudia, honey, you're not from around here. You have to learn how to ask these people a question without them being offended, because this is a different crowd. Okay, this is not Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is not the Next 15. These are actual hood people. Okay, so they you might actually get clocked inside your head with a brooch. All right, so chill out, sweetheart. But that didn't happen, thank God. But Claudia, she did a decent job. I don't want to see her. I don't think that they should make her a regular host, but she did do a good job, and she looked pretty. But she's a beautiful lady. Okay. There's too much glitter on Sikiana. Like I said, too much stress. Too much. Her makeup was heavy. The hair was heavy. She just looked heavy. Okay. Let me see. So we first start off with MJ. We found out that MJ and Amada is still living together, although they're not together as a couple. So how does that work? So how do your boyfriend turn into your roommate? I tweeted that. People was just like, well, child, this in-house dick. I said, the show is. Go Amada. Amada don't want to waste her time getting to know somebody else, child. She already know MJ. She comfortable with MJ, and that's all it is. Shay got upset. Shay got mad. Shay wants her brother to know his worth. She thinks that he is wasting his time with Amada, and Amada don't want him. And she was just like, you better than that, bro. Like, you need to grow up and be a man and get on your shit and all that kind of stuff. They kind of got into a little brother-sister argument. And as much as I was looking at them, I was like, wow, they really do look alike. Shay and MJ. They really do. I was like, yes, okay. You know, Ahmad was trying to get a word in, didn't nobody say nothing. All of a sudden, somehow, I think it was Primadonna on her own. Primadonna ended up jumping into the argument and was just like, you know, oh, I was trying to talk to MJ, yada to the yada. It just really got out of control. Primadonna was trying to just give her word in on something. It was not her segment. Oh, I did not like Primadonna's dress at all. It just looked like a wrap, and she was at the beach. It looked like a towel. I did not appreciate it. Honestly, what Bobby had on, I would have liked that on. I would have liked some kind of suit or something like that on Primadonna. Her hair and makeup is always good. She's lovely, but I did not like this dress. It just looked like a Dancing with the Stars dress. I don't know. They tried to make it look expensive, but it ended up just looking cheap. But yellow is a nice color on her. Anyway. So yeah, it just got real out of control, real crazy. Primadonna was trying to take all the camera time. There was a moment when Julian came on stage. Y'all know Trina's and Amada's ex-manager. And apparently Julian had did some dirty work with Trick Daddy. Had signed off some deals or you know, Julian was the world's manager apparently. And Julian screwed everybody over, allegedly. So Julian's lucky to still have legs. My God. You can't be doing all this stuff out here, Julian. Everybody don't have nothing to lose. Somebody don't give a damn. That's dangerous. You playing a dangerous game, Julian. I couldn't be bothered with you not 2 seconds. So when Trick Daddy came out there, he was like irritated. He was about to get Julian and stuff. And then here come Primadonna. She was getting her hair done, and she came out there to talk to Trick to calm him down. It was just so unnecessary. It was just like she came out there in slides, and it was just sit down. She had this whole monologue about how, you know, big girls or whatever were in her in DMs, and you know, saying that because, you know, Jocelyn, who was not there, Jocelyn Hernandez, that young lady was not there. And you know, when she was calling her Prima Piggy and stuff, and which was lame and stupid. And Primadonna said people was in her inbox, big girls were saying they don't feel pretty and all that. She said that hurt her feelings and stuff. So she went on this whole monologue. And but why I agree with Primadonna's stance, and just her embracing every part of her and being confident and all that. And I do think Primadonna's very pretty. It was just, it came off more of a attention-seeking type of moment. And because of all Primadonna's antics, we don't really care anymore what comes out of her mouth. Because I thought that she was for the right thing, and I thought she was cool, and I was actually on her side. And when it comes to the whole Jocelyn thing, I'm still on her side. When it comes to Jocelyn, for the most part. But, I mean, Primadonna, you done kind of showed your ass, and you're not innocent at all. So, I mean, it's kind of a draw in the likability for me between you and Jocelyn. Jocelyn a little more because we've been knowing Jocelyn, and Jocelyn's a hoot and a mess and ridiculous and out of control and a hood rat, and we know that. but she embraces it. You go on, go try to go back and forth. You'll be like, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm of the upper echelon. But then, you know, you're a gutter snipe ratchet gutter butt, just like the rest of them, throwing drinks in people's faces intentionally and starting fights and being a bully. So you can't have it both ways, prima donna. You can't, my love. So I'm just like, girl, what you talking about? Get off my screen. She was just annoying the whole time, prima donna. Okay. Let me see. Bobby Lights, you know, he was another one. He kept speaking up out of turn. It wasn't even his damn segment. He had something to say. And he was just like, you know, he agreed that he was like, he don't understand why Amada broke up with MJ over something Annie said. And Annie is Prima Donna's friend. So here come Prima Donna and Bobby going back and forth. Exhausting. Kendall, he did better this time. He did. And I actually like him. He actually got a lot of camera time this time. So, shouts out to Kendall. I think he's handsome. And, yeah, he was funnier this time. And I liked his outfit. So, you know, I can say that I like him there. But I think I like him only with Love and Hip Hop Miami. I think it'll be a different dynamic if he do it with any other franchise. But for whatever reason, he fits with Love and Hip Hop Miami. Did he do it with Love and Hip Hop New York? I don't think so. Did he do it with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? I think that was Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Yeah, it didn't work well with the Hollywood cast, but with this Miami cast, they, you know, they're playful and, you know, fun. And, you know, they with the shits all the time. So, it worked better with Love Hip Hop Miami. Atlanta could be a little uptight. And Hollywood is definitely uptight. So, I mean, you know, is we going to get a Love Hip Hop New York reunion? What's going on? Sorry, that's a mess. I don't know. So, yeah. Kendall asked JoJo and MJ if they had a relationship. They said they never slept together, but we established that on the show. We didn't give a damn. I mean, you know, whatever. Okay. Well, let me see. So, is there anything else that happened? No. Besides Child Trina going off. Y'all heard her? And I don't own the rights to that, by the way. I don't own the rights to anything. I don't even own myself. Somebody that bought me a long time ago. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So, child, they got on her segment. Trina was on point. Trina was on it. As soon as Claudia asked the question, Trina, how do you feel about somebody disrespecting you who you were only trying to help? Something like that. And Trina went off on that girl, called her all kind of names, called her kids dirty, which was extra. Trina, why are you that mad? What exactly did Nicki Naturals do? Because when you confronted Nicki Naturals on the show, you wasn't even that mad. So when did it get to the point of you being this mad? What happened after the show that we don't know about Trina? Because that was a little extra for me. I know Trina got it in her. She's been doing it. She, you know, tries to act like she's, you know, the same, the whole shot at it like she this and that. But, you know, it don't take much to piss her off. But Trina, if somebody's so beneath you, why do you let this individual piss you off in particular? Don't nobody even know her. And you know, she's a pretty girl, like I said, but we don't care. So it's like, because she's childish as hell. But so why do you let her affect you that much? I mean, you ain't even all get tricked when you and Trick Daddy fell out. Y'all didn't even get into it that bad. What is it? What did Nicki Naturals do? Why she shake you so much? Somebody that's beneath you shouldn't even move you to act out like that. I don't know, child. What y'all think about Trina showing out? I mean, I guess the little girl is irritating. She is. She just need a whooping. That's all she need. But I doubt if she come back on the show next season anyway. So you cussing her out and acting the fool for what? They gonna replace her with somebody else. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Child, folks like her don't last nothing but one season. Child, I would not let that child rattle my soul. Let me see. Okay, they got on Santana and Miami Tip and the whole thing. I did not like Santana's outfit. I thought that he was ready for Doomsday. I felt like it was something out of Apocalypse. He had on all black. He had on these black boots. His pants was like cut up and Santana could have came way harder for that than that. I was like, Santana, you gonna let Bobby Lights outdo you, child? How you gonna let that toothpick outdo you? Santana be dressing to the nines any other time, but on the reunion show, you gonna have that on? I was like, Santana, child. Now, I already talked about the whole thing with Santana when he got shot and stuff, and he was mad at Miami Tip because, you know, she went on her Instagram Live and talked about it. Miami Tip's whole stance is that she don't feel like it was an LGBT hate crime situation. Because, you know, it was Santana being the aggressive one, and apparently when Santana was being aggressive towards them, they kept, you know, saying, no, you need to chill out, yada yada. Santana was just like, A, it wasn't none of your business. B, you a liar. We don't know what you do. We don't know your job. That's true. C, he was like, you know, he done came to perform at that club, and he's never had any kind of issues at that club before. So why was it an issue now? I don't know. People switch up depending on who they're around. It's just people. It's just an ugly trait in people. But also, I believe the people that shot him was not the security or anybody that works at the club. It was just some random people that was in the audience. So I don't know. Thank God he's okay, and, you know, seriously, and it was an unfortunate situation. I mean, if it wasn't Miami Tip that was going to talk about it, somebody was. Somebody was going to bring it up. It was all over the net. It was all over Black Twitter. So, I mean, somebody was going to talk about it, make a video about it eventually. Miami Tip just so happened to, you know, talk about it and get to it first and be there. I don't think she has the right, though, to say what's a hate crime and what's not, though. Because it's not her. And you know, unfortunately, the rules are different for gay women versus gay men. And Miami Tip is not gay. She says that she's a part of the LGBT community. Whatever. It's accepted for women can be bisexual, especially you know, when you add people of color, especially black. It's okay for women. I'm just gonna say in general. I'm not gonna add the black part into it because it really just depends on your family and how you were raised and your whole upbringing. But it's more accepted. I'm just gonna chug it up to this because I don't want to make this video too long. It's more acceptable for women to be openly sexually fluid than it is for men. Period. Women can bounce back and forth and say one day I'm a lesbian, one day I'm bisexual, one day I'm straight. Not trying to offend any of the real lesbians, real bisexual people, the real straight people. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just saying the people that bounce back and forth and say, oh, this week I'm bi, this week I'm straight, this week I'm lesbian, whatever. As men, we don't have that option, especially as black men. But as men, we don't have that option to say, oh, one day I'm straight, next month I'm bisexual, next month I'm gay. If you don't mess around with a man, or if you, you know, even if you haven't explored that part of yourself, if that's in you, people gonna think what they want to think. Period. And let's say you did mess around with a guy, but you realize that you're straight, and you only deal with women and blah blah blah. Once people find out you messed with one dude years and years ago, you gay for the rest of your life. It's not the same for women. That's it. That's it. So yeah, but they seem to settle it. Miami Tip actually did apologize to Saucy Santana, and he did not apologize back. So yeah, hopefully they can let it go, because it's not that serious of a situation, because it's over with now, and they're both healthy and doing well, and that's all that matters. There's no reason to hold on to grudges. Some people I know been holding on. There's some family members that hold on to grudges for 20 years. It doesn't make any sense. It really, really. I'm not gonna go to my grave being mad at nobody. Hopefully not. I'm just gonna go in peace, and just whatever I did, whatever I didn't do, I'm gonna pray to God that He forgive me, and deuces, child. Chase King was here. Okay. Is there anything else? The last part was actually the whole Trina thing. And Trina don't even take a breath when she arguing. I don't know how she got good breath control. But yeah, it was a lot. This was a pretty good part 1 reunion, child. And next week we gonna see what's going on. Next week don't seem like it's gonna be as action packed as this one, but I could be wrong. We're gonna see. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Bye.